Well, ketones, I mean, we evolved, the human being evolved as to starve. You know, our existence on the planet was almost terminated on many events of extinction. But we survive because we can go long periods of time without food. And what we do is we use fat. We have fat storage, and that fat is then converted into water soluble ketone bodies. So we have our fat. The fat comes out of fat cells. It goes to the liver. Our liver, it's like, as I said, it's like a wood chipper. It takes these long chains of fatty acids, just like a log, and chops them up into these smaller little water soluble ketone bodies. And the ketone bodies are an alternative fuel to glucose. Our brain burns primarily glucose, but we can burn ketone bodies. The heart will burn ketone bodies. In other words, we can transition our body over to a non-glucose source of energy. So this is a evolutionarily conserved adaptation, because if we were to use our protein for energy, we would starve to death in about a week. If we burned up our muscles in our body and we couldn't run, we couldn't chase animals, we would be dead in about a week or two using protein. But we use these fats. So fats have a tremendous amount of energy, but that energy is stored in these ketone, that broke it up the ketone bodies. But you have to have a very good mitochondrial system in the cells to burn ketone bodies. So when you burn ketone, it's like a super fuel. You get more energy from a ketone than you do from a molecule of glucose. So it's a super energy fuel, and also prevents the development of reactive oxygen species in normal cells. So it's a beautiful, clean burning fuel, but you have to have a really good mitochondrial system to burn the ketone. And the tumor cells have a destructed mitochondria. There's few of them. They can't use the ketone as energy. So the normal cells get healthy, and the tumor cells get vulnerable, especially when you take away their fermentable fuels. So it's a transition. You lower the blood sugar and you elevate the ketones, and that puts tremendous metabolic stress on the tumor cells while enhancing the health and vitality of the normal cells.